You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me now.
Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So I was in the middle of this very large detail job. Actually just prepped the tires. FedEx comes rolling up, gives me a package, and I noticed it has a turtle wax tape on it. And look what we got here, the new Turtle Wax 2022 lineup of their brand new, basically fan-driven products. You got Pure Wash, Rapid Decon, Acrylic Tire Shine, Hyperfoam Wheel and Tire Cleaner, Glass Cleaner, and Inside Job, Graphene and Ceramic, Graphene infused, kind of all in one product there. And of course, their paste wax they released earlier in 2021. So, I'm in the middle of a job, so we can't go back and use the Pure or the Wheel Cleaner or the Hyperfoam. So I'm pretty much past the prep stage of the detail, but it's a perfect time to grab the Hybrid Solutions Graphene Acrylic Tire Shine, which seems to be a very hyped product of this lineup. Because after watching the launch video and seeing it in action, it's more of a tire coating instead of just a tire dressing. So we're supposed to have long-lasting shine, supposed to prevent tire browning once applied to a tire. Let's check out our tire. You can see this tire is one of those really hard to prep, really hard to dress tires. It's just kind of knobby, it's thin. You can see here's my hand. So I always have problems kind of prepping and dressing this tire, and this is a spray on, let's set and then wipe off the excess type of tire shine or tire coating. So perfect tire to test this on. Our tire is already prepped. I actually just coated this wheel. So if we get a little tire shine on it, we'll just wipe off. But let's jump straight into it and check out the Graphene Acrylic Tire Shine. And this is a vehicle I also see on maintenance washes about once a month. So we'll be able to keep you up to date on how it's holding on, if it prevents that tire browning. These tires haven't really had that much browning, just dirt. And it's really hard to get in all these intricate areas. But I actually prepped this tire with brake buster, cleaned it with brake buster, and then we prepped the tire with a lacquer thinner. I came around and got in all these grooves with my towel. So the tire should be super prepped, ready to accept the graphene acrylic spray coating. So let's jump into application and see what we got. Checking out our application here. We're gonna do the spray method for the first coat. Like I said, it's pretty hard to dress these tires. Spraying on a product definitely helps out. I'd say one drawback to this method is it is messy. It's a little dressing on the rim. I had to wipe down my bottle after doing all 4 tires. And then you can see here, we gotta clean up the rim after application. We're going to let it set up on the tire for a few minutes and come back and wipe off some excess. But first, we got to get into these nooks and crannies that we may have missed. We're going to spray some on an applicator. Evenly distribute the product into the harder to reach spaces. Even when spraying, I didn't want to get too close to the rim. So we got to get this little spot and we'll work it in here. After the first coat, you can see how glossy it is, but there's a lot of excess on the tire, so we're going to wipe that off after about 5 minutes of letting the shine kind of set up on the tire. This will also prevent slinging, and you can stop here, but we're going to apply a second coat in just a second. Applying the second coat, we're going to go with the less messy applicator route to get a nice even coat on the already coated tire. Maybe this area right here didn't catch enough, so we spray a little into the grooves and work it in. So there you go. We've applied the Hybrid Solutions Graphene Acrylic Tire Shine Coating to our wheels here, to our tires here. As you can see up here, still not quite dry to the touch. Kind of oily. It's been about an hour after application. So we'll see if we can't take another towel. Maybe wipe all the excess off this area. Nope, still getting the same kind of oily feel. You can see it left a little smudge right there. So not really dry to the touch, at least yet. We still, I'm gonna let it cure the rest of the day. And we'll see if it cures all the way or maybe it stays a little oily. But for right now, it's still a little wet, but it's been about an hour after application. You'd figure it'd be dry by now, especially for a tire coating. It'll be hard to see if it's sling free on this black truck, but we'll look for that when it comes back in for a maintenance wash. We'll see if there's any sling down the side. Like I said, it's still got about 24-hour period to cure before getting drove around, as we just finished up the wheels and tires. Now I'm about to move on to the paint. Let's see, amazing shine, gloss, and depth of color. I'd say that's a success. It looks really good. Sling free and prevents tire browning. We'll see about that on the long term. Durable protection that repels water and contaminants with graphene plus acrylic chemistry. You can definitely tell with it being kind of oily, it's definitely going to repel water. Looks and feels a lot like a silicone tire dressing, but we will see if indeed it dries in the long term and if indeed it does what it says it's going to do. But there you go. That is the first product we've used in the new Turtle Wax lineup. Definitely gonna have to try out the Hyper Foam and the Slick and Slide. I'm very excited. I'd say the Slick and Slide is probably going to be one of my favorites, as it is, as it says on the bottle, a pure wash. I like that a lot. We'll probably be trying the glass cleaner next, because next up after the paint is the interior. And we will indeed work our way through the new Hybrid Solutions lineup. That's all I got for this one. Like, subscribe. If you've tried the Tire Shine, let me know your experience so far. If you haven't, hope this review helps your buying experience with the new Turtle Wax line. I'm Jamie the Cleaner. That's all I got for this one. Catch you on the next one.
You can't stop me now.